What is going on, guys? Marina from Student Aesthetics. In today's video I want to talk about two things. One, which a lot of people have been waiting on, which I promised a while ago. I know it, guys. I think I promised it when I was on a trip with Nabil, which by now is probably 2 months ago. But I was promising a free full body workout routine. And you know, it took me some time because like the last couple of weeks have been the busiest weeks of my life. But again, no complaining, no excuses. I got it done. If I promise something to you guys, I'm gonna deliver. So today I'm gonna release that full body routine for you guys. And next to that, I got another exciting announcement. I'm launching a new website, which is gonna be a membership website, including my own app. All right, and this has been a project that's been going on for months right now to finalize it, to get it done. And it's also a huge investment for myself. You know, obviously you gotta think about creating an app, and I had somebody create a website for me as well. So all that kind of stuff. So today's the big day, it's finally going live. So I kind of want to explain what the new program includes, as well as the app, for those that don't care about it at all, for those that are like, man, I don't have any money, I only want free shit, to make sure to hop over to the certain minutes I'll put on the screen. I look out for everybody. I look out for people who do have money to spend, who want to take stuff to the next level, and who need extra guidance. But also for those that don't have any money at all to spend, no budget. So let's get into it. I'm gonna keep it fairly short and briefly. So I launched a new website and an app, and this is part of the new membership program that I'm offering, which is a different program that I used to offer in the past, because that was an online coaching program. Now I felt like at some point that online coaching program simply wasn't providing enough value for the money that people will pay for it. So that's why I decided to come up with a new system that is more effective, will help me save more time, and therefore, you know, I can ask a lower price for more value. And I also, you know, invested in app, obviously. So you guys gotta realize first, this is actually gonna result in me losing money or making less money than I do right now. But I know that this is the necessary step I have to take in order to keep growing in the future. So that was kind of my reasoning. I wanted to make it easier for people to actually jump in and let me help them with their fitness journey for, you know, less money, because at some point it was just getting too expensive. You guys gotta realize, like, the bigger my business grows, or the more famous that I get, the more money my time will cost, because time is obviously money. So creating programs for people, the prices will keep going up and up, and I didn't want that at some point anymore. And I was like, I gotta find a new way. And so I feel like this new program is the right way for me to give you guys more value for the amount of money that you pay, which is obviously what you always got to think about. You know, many people think about how can I make as much money as possible. I don't think that's the right way of doing things. I think you got to look at how can I provide as much value as possible, and then the money will follow one day. You know, it's not priority to make as much money as possible. So I think this is the right way for me to do it right now. And so the app is a very important feature that I wanted to include in this new membership program, because the app will allow you to always have your program at hand, and it will allow me to make changes through the app as well, which will just make everything a lot easier. And you can actually track your progress in the app, which you should do in order for me to make changes to your personal diet and workout routine. And so the cool thing about the app is that you basically walk around, you have the Student Aesthetics app, you open it, you can see your workout routine. Also, I recorded every single exercise in the gym so that you can actually watch a video, like what exercise do I have to do, how many reps, blah, blah, blah. Then you watch the video and I explain the full exercise there. So you guys will actually, like, you don't have to look anything up, and you know that you're doing things right. Everything is just, you know, it's completely laid out for you to follow. The meal plan will have 7 different days from which you can choose, but you can also track your macros, which I highly suggest. And therefore I have a nutrition guide included with the program. I'll kind of put down here what is everything that is included in this membership, so that you guys can get an idea with everything that you will get with the program. So some new features that I didn't have previously, but that I do have right now, even at a cheaper price, which I think is freaking amazing, because the value goes up and the price goes down, which is obviously the perfect thing to do, is the new app, which is a very big thing. Also a weekly live stream together with me. So you will actually, you know, be able to ask me all your questions, and this will be with the group, obviously. So it will be all the members will be in that live stream, and you can ask questions in that live stream. I'll be able to answer every single question. All right. If I do a live stream on Instagram or Student Aesthetics Facebook, it's impossible to answer all the questions because there are like thousands of people, right? So on this closed live stream, you can get a personal touch with me, ask me anything, etc. And next to that, I offer a private Facebook group, which I've created. That is a closed group with members only, and there we pretty much help each other out. I will post a lot of content there daily daily tips, etc. But the members will also help each other out. All right, some people have been members for a little bit longer. They may have experiences with me, learn something from me that they can share with the group. So if you have any questions or you just want other people's opinions, you can ask it there in the group as well. It's a super positive community. I already started it, and people are loving it. It's awesome how the people help each other out, and you can also share your progress there with other members, you know, to get more motivation, to motivate others in their fitness journey as well. So next to that, the membership still includes the other features such as a customized meal plan towards your personal body, a workout routine, cardio program, supplement guide, and nutrition guide, so you can understand how flexible dieting works, and you can actually apply that, you know, with your meal plan as well, because the meal plan will also provide you macros to follow. So you can decide whether you want to follow macros or you simply want to stick to the meal plan. And this meal plan has 7 different days, so you don't have to eat like the same stuff every single day if you want to. So this will also make it easier for kind of like beginners that really don't, or people that just don't want to track their food intake, that are like, man, I don't want to be tracking my food. You can follow the meal plan if you want to, but I still always highly suggest tracking macros. Refeed day obviously included, etc. And with that said, that's basically the new membership program. But that is pretty briefly. If you have any questions about anything, make sure to send me an email to info@studentaesthetics.com, and I'll try to respond as soon as possible. So with that said, the Fullbody routine, the free program, it is finally live, all right? And you can find it at fullbodyroutine.com. I'll provide the link already right now. I'm not gonna, you know, do the workout in this video because I simply don't have time this week to be able to film that. But I knew that if I don't release this Fullbody routine right now, weeks are gonna go by, because like next week I'm gonna be gone, and the week afterwards I have some other stuff, so I will just keep delaying this Fullbody routine. So I'm just gonna lay it out for you guys. The routine is there. You can enter your email and you can download the routine. And honestly, like, I can show you guys the routine, but I've done it multiple times on my channel. I've done full body workouts. So if you want to see those, then go back to the time when I was traveling. I often did full body workouts there. Pretty much always when I was with Nabil in Australia, New Zealand, and Dubai. So you may be wondering, is this program for beginners, advanced lifters, etc.? I personally don't recommend complete beginners to do this workout routine. If you're a complete beginner, you've never stepped foot in the gym, I highly recommend Starting Strength and Wendler 531. I think those are great programs. Do those for a couple months, and then you could hop over to this program. But this is slightly more advanced because you will throw in also a little bit more isolation work and stuff, which you don't really have to do if you're a complete beginner to lifting. At least in my opinion. You still could do it, to be honest, if you really want to. If you want to follow the Student Aesthetics program, hey man, go ahead and do so, but it's not necessary. I actually recommend these two programs that I talked about to start off with those first if you're completely new to lifting. But if you have been on it a little bit, I recommend following this program, because I feel like the isolation exercises that are included are pretty optimal to build the optimal aesthetic physique, because that's what you're about when you're following this workout routine. It's not about getting the strongest guy possible. It is about building muscle mass. Is still the first goal with this full body routine, all right? Aesthetic, so keep that in mind. So with that said, with my full body routine, you will see that you will do a lot more exercises compared to, for example, those programs that I just listed, Starting Strength, because we do a little bit more isolation work. But you'll also notice that on some exercises, you will do very limited amount of sets. You only do 2 sets. And on deadlifts, you will simply do 1 top set, which is gonna be 1 heavy set. Before that real set, you will do a couple warm-up sets, right? But you will build up until you can do that heavy 1 rep max. Reason that we don't throw in like that many sets for deadlifts, for example, is because you will tax your central nervous system too much if you do so, because you will hit every single body part 3 times a week. That's something you have to realize. But then again, we do plenty of isolation work, which I think is very important to include, such as rear delt work, side raises for the lateral head of the deltoid, you know, for optimal aesthetics. So the calves are not thrown in there, but you can add some extra additional calf work if you want to, which I personally do, for example. But yeah, that's up to you. Abs is included in both days as well. 5 sets, just 1 exercise, and make sure to go heavy on those as well. They are weighted ab exercises, so over time you want to increase in weights, in reps, etc. in order to get stronger. So yeah, with that said, this program is a combination of strength and hypertrophy training. So you will have 1 power day, and on that day you will see that you will do lower rep ranges, but you also take longer rest times in between the sets. So make sure to note that as well, how many rests you want to take. And that is basically to get as strong as possible. So that day, your mentality should really be lift as heavy as possible. Still, you want to stay away from failure on every single set of this routine. On hypertrophy day, you can go to failure on some of the isolation exercises, but I don't recommend going to failure at all on your compound lifts, all right? Especially on a full body routine. So try to stay 1 to 2 reps away from failure. And some of you guys may think, oh man, but I want to get that burn, I want to get that pump. Guys, on a full body routine, the pump is not gonna be amazing. I'm gonna promise you that. It's probably not something you're gonna be happy with, but the pump is not necessarily an indicator for muscle growth. What is important is that you increase in strength, that you get stronger over the weeks, and a full body routine is absolutely amazing to accomplish that. So I personally do this routine all the time when I'm traveling or when I'm low on time. But and I think it's super effective. It is just as effective as any other routine. I have 2 other free routines up, push-pull leg routine and upper lower split. The problem for me is that I just really like hitting the gym, right? And I want to create content as well. So I don't like to only go to the gym 3 times a week, but I know that it is super effective and you can make the same gains as on the upper lower split, for example, or a push-pull leg routine where you go 4 to 5 times a week. As long as you progress on your lifts, your diet is on point, which is obviously very important. You can follow this routine, guys. I will promise you results, but only if your diet is on point. If it's not, I cannot guarantee results with this routine. That's just me keeping it real, but the routine is very effective if everything else is on point. So with that said, I guess I got it covered. Go to the website, it will be the first link in the description box down below. You can check out the program there. So a lot of people always ask me like, why do you give away these free programs when you know, you gotta make a living off of these fitness programs, right? And the thing is, guys, I know that not everybody has the budget in order to purchase something from me, and you know, I still want to provide value to you guys. You guys are watching my videos as well. I feel like I just have to do something back, you know, so I always do. And next to that, like I said earlier in this video, when I talked about, you know, the programs that I'm releasing, I really believe in providing value. And I think as long as you provide value, someday you will get back for it, whether that is in money or, you know, and people just being very happy with it. I've had, like, people are getting amazing results with these free programs I put out, and that just makes me feel amazing, guys. Not everything in this planet is about, you know, making as much money as possible or becoming as successful as possible. Well, is that measured in money? I don't think so. So I think it's super cool to like give away these free programs for the people that literally don't have anything to spend. And you know, a lot of people want to support me, but they simply can't. And like, I get that, because not everybody may have a job, not everybody may have money. So I just want to give you guys the opportunity to still follow one of my programs. And next to that, it's also just me really believing in my own products and me believing and completely standing behind the services that I have to offer, because I know my programs freaking work. That's why I give them away for free. You know, a lot of people, they will try out this free program. Afterwards, they will notice, oh, like I'm getting way better results than I did with another program that I was following. And then they will purchase something else for me, for example, a membership, because they see that I truly want to help people and I want to help you get better. And then you think it's worth the money, you know, the value is worth the money. So that's really kind of like my principle behind giving away these free programs. And it's honestly super awesome, and it's literally the best feeling in the world that I see that you guys are making, you know, great progress with these programs, and that, you know, you are getting in shape and mentally feeling great as well. I get so many positive messages on a daily basis, and that is really what my life is about, man. That is where I get my satisfaction from. So last thing I want to do is ask you guys that if you try out the program, to make sure to send me transformation pictures, you know, in a couple months if you get like great results from the program. And because I really, really love to see those. And it never gets old. It never gets old, no matter how many messages I get. So with that said, guys, I want to wrap up this video, basically an announcement. So make sure to check out the full body routine. Make sure to try it out. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And with that said, see you guys in the next video. Peace out.